Welcome to this Excel tutorial. In this video, we will learn about the cell reference in Excel. Now here, I have got the details of the product and their prices. Now let's see, in cell references, we have three types of references: relative reference, absolute reference, and mixed reference. Now here in relative reference, now let's say in relative references, we want to calculate the total amount of the product with their quantity amount. Now let's say I want to multiply here in total amount. I want to multiply this price and the quantity for each of the product. Now let's say equal to, now here the price, it is in column B and the quantity is in column C. Now for this apple, if I want to calculate the total amount, I have to go with the range of B4 multiplied by C4. So let's see, B4 multiplied by C4. Now press enter. Now here I have got the total amount for the apple, and here in this cell it is referring to B4 and C4. So if I drag it down till the strawberry, I'm going to get all the total amounts for each of the product. Like for mango, it is 55 multiplied by 1, which is equal to 55. And for the grapes, if I multiply this 60 by 4, it's going to give me 240. So this is how the relative references will work. So here you will see B4 multiplied by C4. And when I come down to mango, we will see B5 multiplied by C5, which is B5 multiplied by C5. So as I drag it down, the Excel will automatically move around and it will increment the cell range by itself. So this is called relative references. And now when it comes to absolute references, in absolute references, sometimes we may not want to increment the cell range by itself. Like let's say I want to calculate the tax with each of the product. Like I want to calculate for apple, mango, grapes, and strawberry. And here I have mentioned the tax should be 12% for every product. So now if I have to calculate the tax for apple, now let's see, we type equal to, and the price of the apple is 50 and it is in the cell range of B4. Okay, B4. And now I have to multiply it by the tax which is given in cell D4. Now D multiplied by D4. Okay, now press enter. Now here it comes, the tax applicable is 6. So it is showing that if we apply 12% tax in this 50 or in this price of the apple, which is going to cost me 6 tax. And when I come down to the mango, let's see, now here comes the error. Now let's see about the apple. Now here we have given B4 multiplied by D4. Now B4 is the price of the apple and D4 is the tax. Now here when it comes to mango, we will see B5 multiplied by D5. So B5 is the price of the mango and D5 is an empty cell. The Excel has automatically incremented from D4 to D5, but this is not what we want. We want to lock this D4. So in order to lock this D4, we go back to the apple, and this apple, we have to lock this. We don't want it to move from 4th row to 5th row. So in this case, we want to lock this row as well. And at the same time, we don't want this D to increment to E. So we want this as well to lock it. We can manually type this $sign in front of D and 4. Or what we can do is, in this D and 4, we just select this D and 4 and press F4. It will automatically put $sign in front of D and 4. And now, since we have given this as an absolute references, now let's go back to here Apple and let's drag it again. Now here comes the right value. Now for mango, if we see B4 multiplied by B5 multiplied by D4. Now here B5 is the price of the mango and then D4 is the tax applied. So here, even if we drag down, now this D4 is not going to increment because we have given an absolute reference. So this is how absolute reference work in Excel. And now let's see what is mixed reference. Now here, let's say this table. Now I have given this year 2019, 2020 and 2021. And each year has a discount like 10%, 20% and 30%. And for this each of the product, I want to apply accordingly these years 2019, 2020 and 2021. Now let's say for 2019 for the apple. Like suppose if I want to see for 2019 if there is 10% discount, what will be the price of apple for 2019? Now let's type equal, and the price of the apple stands in cell B4. So I type B4 here and multiplied by, now I open this bracket, 1 minus, and then this is the discount, so which is B11. B11. Now I close the bracket and press enter. Yes. Now for 2019 for this apple, after having the discount of 10%, the price would be 45. Now let's see for 2020 and 2021 for this apple. We just click it and drag it till there. Yes. Now these are the errors we can see for 2020 and 2021. The formula does not work. So what is the problem here? Now for 2019, we can see B4 multiplied by 1 minus B11. But when we go to 2020, it's going to C4. Now C4 is a quantity. It's not the price of the apple. So the formula has got the wrong value. Now for this 2021, again, we will be able to see that it has multiplied by D4, which is a tax applied. So to correct this error, we have to put some absolute references as well relative references. That's why it is called mixed references. Now let's see. Now here B4. Now just B4. Now when I drag it from left to right, I want this price of the apple to be stable. I don't want to change this. So in this case, I can type dollar here, which is the B. It should stay here. And then the next should be, I don't want it to be incremented from 4 to 5. So I put dollar here for 4. Now let's see for the 11. Now B11. This is the this is the discount amount for 2019. And as I drag from here 2019 to 2021, I want this column to move from B to C and to D. So here I'm not going to lock this B. Instead, I'm going to lock this 11, which is row, by pressing $sign. So now the row has been locked, which means as I drag from left to right, the row will not increment from 11 to 12. And now let's press enter. Okay, it's 45. Now let's drag it. Okay, now we get the right value for 2020 and for 2021. See, now we can see that it is multiplying this B4 by 1 minus D11. So it is automatically moving from B column to C column to D column along this discount. Now let's see for mango. Now here, let's click it and drag it down till the strawberry. Now, if I click in this mango, I can see there is some error. Now here, let's see to the formula B4. It is multiplying B4 by 1 minus B11. Now let's see B4. Now here B4. B4 is the price of an apple, not the mango. As we drag from apple till strawberry, we want this row A to move from B4 to B7. So which means when I come to this apple, I don't want to lock this row. I just want to lock only the B column. Now press enter. Okay, now drag it to 2021. Yes, and again we can drag it to the strawberry. Yes, now here we got the right values. Now let's see the formulas. Now for the mango, we have got B5. Now let's see what is in B5. B5 is the price of the mango, and here it has multiplied by 1 minus B11, which is this 10%. And now if we go for the mango in 2020, let's see. Now it is multiplying B5. Now B5 is again the price of the mango, and 1 minus C$11, which means discount of 20%. So now we can say that as we have used the combination of relative references and absolute references, we can obtain this result as in mixed references. These are the cell references in Excel. And thank you for watching.